Wow, Bilbo is on a fucking adventure. A trans-Canadian adventure. Wow. Wow, it's really mucky. Not good. This is just amazing, man. I mean, these guys are saving my fucking bacon. Totally submerged bike. Me standing in the water. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Howdy y'all. It's May 8th, Thursday, here at the Country Squire in Arnprior, Ontario. So yeah, first day of the TCAT. Probably gonna be 4 or 5 nights getting across Ontario, or days and nights, whatever, however you want to count it. And then I think it'll only be 2 or 3 to get across Manitoba, and then Saskatchewan. So anyways, we're gonna take it a little, you know, one leg at a time. So off we go, y'all. No lead, that's us, man. How much they rockin'. Alrighty, this is officially it. Just fueled up in Pakenham, Ontario, and we're jumping on the deal. And I was actually able to get the tracks to pop up. Cedar Hill Side Road. This is officially my first Canadian Adventure Trail route. So Cedar Hill SDRD Side Road, that's what they call it. And hold up now, I think we're supposed to go this way onto 9th Con. Yeah, totally. No exit. Feels good to be on the adventure trail again. And in another nation, man. This is yeah, definitely Marge and I's first foreign affair. Okay, we're now going off the maintained area, supposedly. So let's see what happens, man. This is pretty dated GPX tracks, I think. But look at this, dude. We're getting right into it. This is exciting. We got a long way to go, man. Canada is a really large country, east to west.
One day at a time, man. We're gonna chomp away at it, just like we did on our way up from Florida to here. We don't have a name for this anymore. So we're on that ninth conch, and then it just doesn't have a name anymore. Well, Garmin doesn't know it anyways. Garmin sounds like it could be French Canadian. Oui, got him in. Sweet, dude. This is cool. Nice little creek. Wetland areas. Pretty wild first track, really. Man, it's not nuts, but it ain't like really nothing either. It's got some shit going on, obviously. Got some embedded rocks, some mud. Off to the left we're going. Here's my first Canadian creek crossing. Tiny little stream, but hey, it looks like it's gonna be alright. We're gonna try to just... It's a little deep. Wow, it's really deep right there. Whew. Oh, it's mucky. It is mucky. Oh, it looks tough. Wow, it's really mucky. Shit. Yeah, potentially. Yeah, I think this will be short-lived. I hope. Let's hope. We've definitely got some stuff to get through here. Yeah, slow, man. I'm with you on that. Cool. Okay. Yeah, pretty capable bike, man. Pretty capable bike. Trans-Canadian Adventure Trail is pretty serious right away. Golly. Some bogs. Let's see. Yeah, it wants us going down here, I think. We are out for a rip, eh? Awesome, dude. Wow. Bilbo is on a fucking adventure. A trans-Canadian adventure. Wow. This is a wild track, man. It started off pretty friendly, then it got pretty mushy. Wild. Yeah, this is pretty wild. 50 kilometers? Yeah, no worries, dude. We're doing 1. Keep right. Yeah, we're just kind of gonna tractor on through here, man. Crazy. Power lines. Whoops. Looks like we elected to jump into a little step down deal. Not a big deal. Might have to investigate this. That doesn't look good, does it, guys? Son of a gun. But yeah, because it created this, we're just have to go through here is all. So that's cool, actually. I'm glad it's looking passable. What an adventure. What an adventure. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna go on in. Whew, that actually dipped pretty wild. As did that. So we gotta get up this to the left. Whew. Yeah, we're happy. We got, oh no. Oh no. Oh man, this looks deep. Oh man, it looks deep and long, doesn't it? But it does look flat. Wow. Not good. Not good. Oh, not good. Not good. Not good. Oh man. Big fuck up. I just don't know if I should even try starting this. But it's my only way out of this cold. No. What are we dealing with here? A totally submerged bike. Me standing in the water. And what is something in the front there? I've got to try to get this bike rolling. Oh man, we might have drowned the bike. Oh, really should have looked into this a little better. Great. Look at that thing. Shit. Well, we did it. I think we drowned the bike. Yeah, we went down a couple hundred feet, maybe 200 feet back. I had to take all the luggage off in a couple trips through the water, and I've just been wrestling this bitch up over every little rock. We're almost out though. I'll check in a little bit. I'm pretty beat up. All right. Well, we're out of the water. Got the bike and all the gear a couple hundred yards from the spot, just up here on level ground. Got all the luggage sprawled out. I'm starting to take my clothes off to hopefully get them dry in case I have to spend the night here, because it's looking that way. I'm letting it kind of air out. I may, after I change out of my clothes and get my merino wool stuff dry, hopefully while it's daytime, so I can like sleep, you know, sound and be warm tonight. That's pretty much what's on where my brain's at right now, and just hopes that like time and air will dry this out. Otherwise I'm gonna bust my tools out and start investigating deeper into the air filter, deeper into the spark plugs, see if I can get those getting some air, and hopefully between that and a little bit of time and putting it back together, I'll be able to start the bike up, hopefully. But man, that was yeah, first time drowning the bike. Not fun. My oil window is looking like I didn't like take in water into the engine, but there could very well be water in the exhaust and around the spark plugs and the air filter, and the battery is just kind of all certainly was exposed. So I don't know, I didn't have it under long, but it was completely submerged. So we'll see. It's a little chilly. It's like probably
50 something, 55 degrees Fahrenheit, 60 maybe, and it's breezy, so I gotta dry my clothes out for sure. I'll check back in. All right. We drowned in that thing about a third of the way through it, probably 3 or 4 feet deep, man. It was crazy deep. I should have never been in there, but I had gone through it so much, and I was hoping that'd be the last one, and it could be, but there could easily be another one right up there. But anyways, we got out. Bike was submerged for a little bit, but I was actually able to pick it up very easily because it was so deep, and put it at least upright. And then I had to move all the luggage. I brought it to the edge and probably spent like a good 45 minutes to an hour pushing the bike over every little rock and everything to get it out of the water. Then we moved everything up here just to like put that behind us, I guess, mentally. Hung my clothesline, and my main concern at this point was like, I got to dry out my clothes, you know, because I was wet. It's not freezing, but it's going to get pretty chilly tonight. I may end up spending the night out here. Which I have food, water, cooking fuel, all that good stuff. So, and I have communication devices, you know, if shit hits the fan. But Trans-Canadian Adventure Trail fucking wished me a welcome, a nice welcome. So we'll check. All right, we took the air filter off and discovered this. So we definitely need to get that out of there. It was a struggle getting all this out of the water and trying to remain cool and shit too. You know, it's like this isn't a cool situation, but you know, I'm definitely you know, my life's not in jeopardy. So it's like I've got my health, I've got food, I've got water, I've got, you know, survival tools. That's why it's nice to have all that shit, like if you are going to be doing this stuff. And then weather-wise, I'm in good shape. It's not freezing, it's not raining or sleeting or snowing. I'll get my air filter situated. That's pretty dirty, and now it's saturated. I guess it could be a lot worse, actually. That ain't looking good though. I could totally use a new air filter. So next step is find a little towel. I have one. It's in here. All right. It's about 5 p.m. I think I've been out here 5 or 6 hours or something like that. 5 hours, I bet. Yeah, we got out of the water. We're still drowned. Can't get her to start. I tried taking the air filter out, getting all that water out of there, letting it breathe and dry, put it back together. I went as far as taking all the plastics off, trying to remove the tank to access the spark plugs, and I thought better of it. I kind of stopped like right before pulling the fuel line. I got the sensor off and the vapor exchange hoses off, and I was about to undo the fuel, and I was like, man, I don't even know if I have the correct spark plug tool. I have one in my cruise tools kit, but even so, it's like, what do I do when I get that and then button it all back? So anyways, I was like, I'm just gonna put everything back together, and we're gonna push out of here. I did see a little dirt bike kid show up, and he pulled up to the other side of the water that I drowned in. And I said, hey, don't go, you know, I just drowned my bike in there. He goes, yeah, I just drowned my bike in there last week. I just got it back together. And he was a young kid, but he was telling me I should be able to push out of here like in an hour. So it's, you know, it's probably a mile or 2 or 3. So we'll see. Anyways, we're gonna start pushing. All right, made it to, I don't know, this little clearing, but maybe it's like 6 or 7 o'clock now. So it's been 7-hour ordeal at this point, and you know, I got myself out of the water, hung up all my clothes, dried them while I was troubleshooting the air filter, trying to remove the tank, maybe to get a look at the spark plugs. None of that really worked, so I decided to kind of button things back together and start pushing my way out of here. So I've been leapfrogging my gear and the bike as it is right there with the harness only and the little aux boxes and stuff, and yeah, push the bike, you know, a couple 100 meters and then go back and do 2 trips with the bags. And I've done that, probably maybe made it a half mile from where I drowned the bike earlier, and found this clearing. So we're gonna camp here, get more drinking water tomorrow with the filter first thing. I'm thinking it's like 4 kilometers at most tomorrow I gotta deal with, which is a lot. It's gonna be an all-day affair, so fuck. But I'm gonna set up camp, and I'm absolutely fried. Yeah, luckily I've got the water I drowned the bike in. I can go back and filter water, and I've got plenty of soups and oatmeal, and I've got bear spray. I don't think there might be some black bears around here, but nothing crazy. And that's it, man. We're gonna just try to get out of the woods. We're going to sleep. Tomorrow we're gonna worry about trying to get out to the road with all the gear and the bike, and get out to the road, and then from there it's organize a tow and get the bike doctored up, because everything else is good. You know, compared to crashing, this is actually kind of better because I had food and hiking, backpacking gear and stuff, so I'm not like worried about, you know, exposure and dying and all that. Also, the weather is pretty agreeable. It's supposed to be like 60 and then 70 the following day, so it'll actually be good that it's cool tomorrow, because I'm gonna be huffing and puffing, burning some calories. That's it, guys. Whew. Man, adventure. Fucking Bilbo is on an adventure today. That's for damn sure. This is some wild shit. This is the absolute most work I've ever had to put in. Yeah, it's just been brutal. Friday, May 9th, about 7:30 a.m. Day 2 of my drowned bike predicament here in Ontario on the Trans-Canadian Adventure Trail. Day 1, man, about an hour into it. I just did not analyze my crossing well enough. It was deceiving. It started off like a foot deep for the first 50 feet or something, and then it went into this like channel where it was just like 4 feet deep, man, just completely brutal. Found this little spread here and set up camp. Slept pretty well. My body's pretty sore from pushing the bike and everything and humping it over through bogs, and just it's been rough, man. And but we've got our water filter and like a few days of oatmeal and soups and teas and a little bit of coffee. So I'm gonna have some oatmeal and coffee, pack up the bike completely, and we're gonna try to start it. It actually did like crank last night. So I'm hoping it might fire up for me today, which I really need, because I think I'm 5 kilometers from like a developed road. And yeah, so we're gonna give it a whirl today. Wish me luck, man. The sun's trying to be out. Luckily it's not gonna be a real hot day or rainy, so it should be a good day for manual labor. Fuck.
Alright, it's May 9th, a little bit after 8 a.m. I did have a hunter come by in like a little mule, or whatever you want to call it, a little side-by-side thing. And he was running some dogs, doing a bear hunt with a couple other guys, but he said he's going to check on me, gave me a little bit of advice, and if I can get the bike running, we're going to run this way. But moment of truth. See how large Marge feels this morning. Nope, it's not gonna happen, is it? And here we go. A real long day of humping shit that way. I can't get up this hill over there. There's actually a town a little closer that way, but I cannot get up this hill. And so we're gonna try 4 kilometers or 5 kilometers that way. So you guys don't want to see this. It's miserable. I'm gonna take all this off, walk it, and then we're gonna try to push and, you know, back and forth all day.
Well, we're pushing. Surprisingly, I was able to get through that, which is nuts to me. But we got a couple more, and a couple more. Yeah, we got a ways to go. It's gonna be, I think, 2 more days of this to get to a place where I can get a tow, because this bike ain't turning. I think it's hydro locked.
Savers, man. They one of them's got me winched up here. He's gonna bring me out to a road I can call AAA from, and the guy behind me is in another mule, has got all my gear packed up in there. So this is just amazing, man. I mean, these guys are saving my fucking bacon. Look at that little beagle, dude. God, man, this is so nice of them. You are legends. Yeah, probably would have taken me 3 hours to get this far, and I would have been probably done for the day, honestly. So this is huge. Here we go again. I guess I'm gonna follow his tire. Wow. Nuts, dude. Absolutely nuts. I probably should be wearing my goggles in case this tail line snaps. Might save my eyeball. I just sold it, honestly. There it goes. They're on. Fuck that.
Appreciate you gentlemen quite a bit. That would have been a couple days of a project for me to try to, I don't even know if I'd make it, some of those hills.
And then the road you were on, call CAA or something like that?
I have AAA, but I mean, I'll call whoever, I don't care, you know, just tow service to get me to Renfrew.
Renfrew's up that way.
What about 30K or something?
You're not going to push it anyway.
No, no. I'm done pushing. There she is, getting towed out of here, heading to Renfrew. Get that oil changed. Hopefully discover there's no real damage other than needing to get dried out. We'll see.